Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Lynn and I'm Pretty Papercrafts 67. Happy Saturday. It's been a little while since I've posted a video because, as you know, if you follow me, I've been cleaning out my mum's home and getting it ready for sale. So mum has now gone into the nursing home and we're on week number 3 of cleaning up. So I'm thinking one more week to go. But I have completed some Christmas stock and some new stock for the Etsy store. Last weekend I was lucky enough to finish everything off, and this weekend I have photographed and listed it all for sale in the Etsy store. So I thought we'll do a really quick flip through of the Christmas stock that is now available over there if anyone is interested. So first of all, I've just made some little journal, or in this case this is like a little shaker card. But I have made it on some corrugated cardboard, so it would be perfect to stick straight down onto a journal, junk journal. But I'm also including in this one just a card blank, so that way you can pop it down onto your card and have a Christmas greeting card with a shaker. And I've just included some foil Christmas trees, some gold stars and some seed beads in that one. So that is over on the Etsy, in the Etsy store. I've also created a second journal topper, and this one is all Tim Holtz elements. So the Christmas elements are the 2023 collection, and then the paper dolls in there are from the Halloween 2023 collection. So beautiful baseboards, very, very good quality, nice thick elements on here. And I've just sort of made it to look like a shop front, if you will, with the acetate that's marked with the window, sort of crisscross LED light type thing. And again, I've made it on corrugated cardboard, so you could use it as a beautiful journal card. It will actually stand up, so you could use it as just a home decoration, or you can put it straight down on a junk journal. So that one is for sale in the store. Excuse me. I've also made just a little Christmas notebook. Now this again is made with the Tim Holtz Christmas Worn Wallpaper collection, but I don't believe it's this year. I think it was last year. I've used some of this gorgeous cotton frizz twill that I received in the mystery box from Sue at Paper Inspirations. And again, all the papers that you see, the metal stars and everything here are all Tim Holtz. Again, I've just, behind acetate, I've just popped in some little gold stars and some Christmas tree foils. Lots of machine stitching. On the strings, I've threaded on some vintage buttons. And I've just created this. It's just a little notebook, or it's a junk journal, a naked junk journal. 20 pages of very, very heavily coffee-stained paper. And I have machine stitched around each page. And I've just attached it into the covers with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. So that one's ready for embellishing, or you can just make it like a December daily, write your thoughts. So yeah, just a cute little notebook. So that one's in the shop. I also created a set of Christmas cards, and I've just put them inside a handmade gift box. And again, I've made like a shaker element on the top just to decorate the box. And in the box there's 5 Christmas cards. Now some of these I did do on camera, so if you go back through my videos, anything creating Christmas, I did this one on the creating Christmas video, and it's just a card, but it's like a little hidden journal spot, but it makes a beautiful greeting card as well. And I did this one on a YouTube video with an acetate front, and then we just used strips of paper front and back to create that little peekaboo window sort of thing. This one is a little patchwork style, or a woven. The background is strips of paper that have all been woven in and out to create a Christmas card, and they're all just stuck down onto blank card blanks, and they all measure. I've got so much things everywhere, so just excuse me. They measure just short of 6 inches by 4 inches. Some are landscape and some are portrait style. And then this one here is just a little idea where they've been built up on 3D foam, just like a little patchwork style. And then this one here, yeah, so just very, very Christmas, just all handmade, lots of machine stitching and distress ink and some metal elements and things like that. So they're really nice to give as a gift, or to, you know, handmade Christmas card instead of a store-bought Christmas card. So yeah, and they all fit really nicely inside the little box. So they're in the shop. Please excuse my throat. I've also created my journal for the year. Every Christmas I make one Christmas journal, and this is it. So I've just used a length of natural or plain dyed sari as my tie. Now this journal measures about 9 inches by 6 and a bit inches, and I've just made a big 3D collage on the top of it. Lots and lots of different elements, some die cuts, some fabric. I've got some Tim Holtz acetate numbers. I've got some twigs from the garden, gold stars. I've got some lace there. So I've just built that all up. It's a semi-soft cover. And inside each cover, I have just made some, like a little flip out section, and I've filled it full of ephemera. So in this first pocket here that flips out, I've just made a really, really long, tall journal card, and I've put some embossing on there with some gold gilding paste. So that one fits in there, and I've just included another one of these little journal tags like I did in the Christmas card collection. So that flips open like that, and they slip down into this window pocket here. And then in this pocket, this front pocket, I've just, bits going everywhere. I've just got a little side tuck here, and I've just popped some ephemera in there, some Tim Holtz ephemera pieces. So that's a nice little side tuck pocket there. Again, I've just collaged up some Kaisercraft die cuts, Christmas die cuts with some cheesecloth, lots of sewing, and then a Witchcraft Do You Do vintage photograph with some machine stitching. I don't know, I can't remember what these are called, but I did get these from the ladies at Witchcraft Do You Do with that piece of film in there, and I've just decorated it up with some Edith Holden. And then I've just got some hand stamping on a Christmas page, and then this was just a piece of Kaisercraft paper that I thought really could be used as a nice little way to make some notes. So they all fit really nice in there. I've also made a specimen slide just with some Tim Holtz embellishing on that one. And then I've created just with this beautiful glitter cardstock silver, and this is the gold actually, just a little envelope, and I've just put some ink stained handmade paper inside of that one. So that's in the front. Now the journal itself has 40 pages or 80 writing sides, and I've used a printable. Now I can't remember the name, it's in Etsy, I will link it below, but this is a beautiful printable. I did buy it from a seller on Etsy, but I have used every page in the printable, and I've printed front to back, but between each page I've just put in a piece of coffee stain paper, and I've machine stitched around every page. So it is just such a beautiful printable. So again, plain, ready for some extra embellishing, or just great to write lots of notes in, and all the different styles of note paper throughout. So lots of these poinsettia flowers, some beautiful Christmas baubles hanging. Yeah, very, very pretty. And I've grunged it right up with some ink. And as I said, I've machine stitched around each page just to, yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So it just goes on and on all the way through. And then in the back part of the back cover, I've again attached some another little flippy section. So in this one here, I've added one of these Tim Holtz, I don't know what they're called now, but yeah, I've just done really, really messy machine stitching, embellished with some Kaisercraft embellishments, flipped open. This one's just come out, but that's another flip out, and I've just created another one of these little envelopes with this beautiful glittery silver paper and some Kaisercraft embellishments again, and that one tucks into here like that. Open it up, and once again we did these on camera as well, these little tag note card, little tag journaling spots. I've got a couple of file folders, again decorated with the Tim Holtz Christmas 2023 collections. And then again some Christmas paper that I thought looked really cute. Another specimen slide in that one. Let's get them all back in. They close over like that. I'll pop that one back in a minute. Opens up again. And I have included in the back here another one of these greeting card ideas that we did with the acetate and paper strips. So that one lives in that little pocket with an envelope. Oh, if I can get it in there. And then once again, I've just filled this back pocket here with another file folder, decorated up. Another one of these journal tag spots and another piece of Christmas paper. So it is not too badly gaping open, but definitely full. As I always love to just fill up my journals. And then on the strings, I have attached again some vintage buttons, and I've just cut some elements from a Kaisercraft paper kit and just sort of glued them onto the end. So that is my Christmas journal for 2023. That one is also available now over in the Etsy store. So I'll pop that to the side. And then this one, this is massive. This is not Christmas. This is a flip book and very heavily influenced by Tim Holtz, and also the vintage bits and pieces, or the vintage people kit from Witchcraft Do You Do, which I will link that kit below. But yeah, I've tab bound, but my tab binding is starting to bust because I've just put so much in there. But yeah, I've so enjoyed these kind of flip books. So it's been made from envelopes, and I have used lots of metal pieces. I've got some film strip, Tim Holtz pictures, photographs. I've filled it full of handmade ephemera. I've got some tags, which is very Witchcraft Do You Do. So I've got the pocket, every pocket is filled. This one here is very Tim Holtz influenced. Just a whole montage of bits and pieces. There's some Kaisercraft, some Witchcraft Do You Do. And again, I've just popped a little ephemera die cut piece in there. Another pocket, Witchcraft Do You Do, Tim Holtz. It's just the two kits. A lot of the kits from the ladies at Witchcraft Do You Do just work so beautifully with Tim Holtz. But all these type of things are the printable images. And then I've included in this pocket, that flips again, and I've got a Tim Holtz paper doll and some other die cut pieces. And again, I've just included, these are Tim Holtz photographs, and I just don't know what these things are called, but I will link them below. You've got our lovely lady or young girl with butterfly wings, and I've just sort of sewn in some bits of interest. There's some cheesecloth in there. And then in this pocket here, I've just made a postcard style journaling card. And then this is a Tim Holtz journal card in there as well. Made a bit of a collage with another lady from one of Kerry or the Witchcraft Do You Do ladies kits. Bit of metal. And this little pocket on the side here just houses a whole heap of cut aparts from a page from Tim Holtz. No, I don't know which one. It could be a backdrops. It could be just, I'm not sure. But yet they're all genuine Tim Holtz. And that sits in this little pocket here. Again, this little gentleman's got some fibre behind him and just different elements. And I've used lots and lots of messy machine stitching. In this pocket, I've just made a little scrappy notebook, all with Tim Holtz journaling cards, and I've actually sewn that all together. But I just love the little bulldog clip, so I've put that one there. And again, this one here is very Witchcraft Do You Do. The gentleman and all these stamped images from the French and Miller stamp set. So yeah, see how the two just work so nicely together. And that again, paper doll from Tim Holtz, the Halloween collection. Again, this one here is just a whole collage of bits and pieces of all sorts of mixes. And then in this pocket, I've got a pocket envelope, and I've just filled it with bits and pieces of different ephemera from different kits and things that I have here. And I just made another, these are a Tim Holtz stenciling card, and I've again combined the two because they work. Witchcraft Do You Do and Tim Holtz. I just think that's beautiful. Again, messy machine stitching, and they fit really nice in that pocket. And again, I made this gentleman here from Witchcraft Do You Do, and in that pocket I've just put some Tim Holtz journaling cards. This little sweet girl, all Tim Holtz. All the background pages are Tim Holtz, and again I've made a little passport and just a little vintage photograph. This is another one of those acetate cards that we did on a video. Acetate window with strips, and I've just taken a little lady from Witchcraft Do You Do printable and just popped the butterfly wings behind her. And this here is all Tim Holtz. Isn't that just gorgeous? So you've got your part of your backdrops, or oh look, it's all the Halloween, the 2023 Halloween kits. So yeah, and I've coloured up these colours with oxides, and yeah, just beautiful. So that one pops in that pocket. And then I've also made just a little photo envelope, the Tim Holtz backdrop page, and I've sort of decorated with different elements. And then this is a Witchcraft Do You Do photograph in there. So that is great. I'll just leave them there. Flip it again, and then on this side I've got an alteration tag with this gentleman and an advertisement for travelling insurance and lots of machine stitching, and another little photograph there from Tim Holtz, that one there. And then at the very end I have made again another one of these beautiful bulldog clips. I've made another one of these journaling tags with a secret spot. It's got a big metal gear in behind the photograph, and I just took a backdrop page and I've just created just a little coffee stained notebook. I didn't even embellish it because I just I loved that page, so it worked really nice. And then this is just a piece of original ephemera, Russian Orthodox Church. So there you go. That is the new stock that is now all available over in the Etsy store. I've been working on this, all of these projects behind the scenes now for weeks and weeks and weeks. So hopefully we'll only have one more week to go, and then Mum's house will be finished and finalised up and on the market. And then I'll be back home to create full-time again. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you're interested, everything is in the Etsy store, and I will list what I can remember from products used in the projects down below in the description box. Alright guys, well I'll try to get back in the next couple of days before I have to go again, one more week. But please enjoy your weekend, stay safe and well, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks so much, bye bye.